Hey everyone, this is Teak, and today I'm playing Shadow of the Beast 3. Now, maybe you might be wondering, where is Shadow of the Beast 2? Because I did not play that, and I have never played it. I probably never will play it. Maybe I'll play it one day. I don't know. I never had it as a kid. I never even considered what could go on in that game. I barely understand what's going on in this game. Anyway, let's start. So, I'm tempted to keep the game over screen on. I usually turn it off, and the reason is because when I was a kid and I was first playing this game, I remember that the game over screen, like, scared me, and whenever I died, I'd hide underneath the desk and keep pressing the joystick button over and over again until I thought it was over and I heard the music again. So I don't even remember what the game over screen looks like. Oh, it went away. I kind of want to keep it on, even though I don't plan on dying, so it's not like I'm going to see it, but I'm definitely going to, if I don't die, I'm definitely going to go back and look at it. See what was the fuss about? What was I so scared of? Maybe it'll turn out to be the most horrifying thing I've ever seen in my life to this day, and I'll have to hide under my desk now. If such a thing happens, I'll make sure to record it. You can hear like my chair scraping across the floor as I frantically crawl underneath my desk. I doubt that's going to happen, but it might. Anyway, we're gonna start. Now, you might think this is a Mega Man situation. It's not really. You can pick only two of these options. There's no reason to go out of order. So we're going to go to the Forest of... What does it say? Forest of Zekris. My favorite. There's no reason to go out of order because the levels are pretty... They progress in difficulty pretty steadily. Going out of order is just making things difficult for yourself. And it's not like you get power-ups that you can go back and use at earlier areas and make it easier on yourself. No, there's no point. Just, I don't know who this man is. I read the manual. I remember reading the manual for this game, and I still don't remember. I know that he was the wizard to the king. I didn't know that there was a king in this world. Never seen him before. Anyway, and the guy that enslaved you and turned you into a beast in the first game, his power was weakened, and so this guy shows up to contact you because he had been imprisoned in something or another. He tells you, go find this skull. That's all I know about the story of this game. Because I don't know what happened in the second one. I'm sure all the important things happened. Anyway, basically same controls as the first game. A little bit less clunky, less stiff. You can control your movements in midair, which is different. I don't know if that makes it better, to be honest. Like, and instead of a punch, you got this like star. I don't know if it's like an energy thing or if it's like a ninja star. Either way, it's long range. I guess it's supposed to make the game easier. As I said when playing the first Shadow of the Beast, I do not think that these games are difficult because it's so hard to hit enemies that are coming at you from the left or right. I think these games are hard because they'll have puzzles that just, if you fuck up, that's it. And this game has even more of those. And the only saving grace is you see those three, like, vials in the bottom left. Those are your lives. So you get 3 lives instead of 1. That's something. But it's still the case that if you fuck up, you have to kill yourself and try again, and then you only get 3 shots. Wait, here's a grenade. I feel like also in comparison to Shadow of the Beast 3, the power-ups, your like little items are less interesting. Because you would think a grenade would be cool, but you only use it for this. Like, that's it. That's the only use that grenades have. They're otherwise really shit. You would never replace your star with a grenade. So I don't know why they bothered. At least with the gun in the first game, like... at least with the gun in the first game, like, it created an entire segment of gameplay that was different and worse from the main gameplay, but, like, there was an attempt, you know? Like, what the fuck was this? I don't understand why they bothered. So I don't know who these guys are, other than enemies. I don't know if, like, the second game explains it, but these guys, you kill them. I don't know, maybe they're, like, innocent, peaceful farmers, and I'm coming here, like, slaughtering them for no reason. I know I'm trying to kill the Beast Lord, who's the one who enslaved me in the first place. As you can see, I no longer look like a beast. I only live in his shadow. Anyway, here's our first, if you fuck this up, you have to start over puzzle. It's not really a puzzle. It's more like, don't be retarded. So, if you put that meat too far in, that swinging death block will crush you and kill you. If you don't put it in far enough, this monster that I'm going to free soon will not be killed by the death block, and then you can't progress. So you gotta put it in just right. You gotta master your Goldilocks studies. Get it just right. Oh. I mean, I made it look easy, but I remember as a kid I fucked that up so many times. I feel like this platform has like a face on it, like a really horrific face, but I don't know, maybe it's just me. Oh, I wanted to show something off, but it's kind of too late. I guess I can, oh no, I made it. So, all I want to show, it's nothing important. I just think this is really cool. Like, is this a statue? And are these like pears that are counterbalancing weights? I don't know, but it's really cool. The whole like aesthetic of this game is interesting. I don't know what the tech level is. There's a king and there's like magic but like there's rockets and I didn't show it because I don't. Once again, I'm playing on an emulator. And I don't have like an IPF of the intro disc. But you come in this game on an airplane. So there's airplanes, and in the first game there was like airships in the background, so I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, I'm down for it. It's pretty cool. This guy, I don't know who he is. He's pretty lame. I think all the bosses in this game are pretty lame. You get a skull. That's what you needed the whole time. Well done. The first part of your quest is complete. Thank you, whoever you are. Wizard. King's wizard. Is the king still alive? Am I doing this for the king? I don't remember. Maybe you can tell me. Write it in the comments. Am I doing this for the king? I'm already human. Is it just for revenge? Wait, here's Ort Dartmoor. Is that what it says? Dormore. It's kind of hard to tell with the font. Anyway, I wonder if you could go back. I'm not gonna try. Here's the... I really like this pixel art, but I do find it funny. I feel like it's this wizard is just pondering this mace, this spiky ball. If I remember correctly, that it's Pendak's mace. I don't know who Pendak is. I don't know if Pendak is the guy who wields the mace later in the game. That would be very strange if it was. For reasons that will become clear when we meet him, this destined rival of ours. And the loading times sure were something. So even when I was a child, this game has 3 discs, and when I was a child, I was lucky enough to have, by discs I mean floppies. I was lucky enough to have, well, my father was lucky enough to have more than one external drive, floppy drive. So I never, only some games would allow it, but for this one, I never had to switch discs. So I'm recreating that experience by having all the discs in. Wow, wow, that was unbelievable. I do want to also say, technically you could fuck this up, because you could break this whatever the hell this is. And if you do, then you can't get through safely. So I don't know why you would do that, but you could do it if you wanted to. The B lever has been released. I don't know what triggered it. You gotta get the gold. You definitely gotta get the gold. If you don't get all the gold, like the wizard man like insults you. I know, I understand. I'm collecting my thoughts, you piece of shit. I didn't even know that this happened. That's incredible considering how much it doesn't tell you otherwise. Anyway, I want to talk about this statue because it's really cool and I like the level design, not the level design, but the art direction, the style of this fortress. It's really cool. I don't know who these people are, but it's great. Now, here's an example of how European level enemy design, like, or level design in general, they think water is a hazard. So if you aren't on top of this table, you can't jump now, by the way, but if you weren't on top of this table, you would just die. You wouldn't even drown. There's no like drowning animation or like a Sonic style music that terrifies you. You just like kind of like disintegrate. But only then, like now it's safe, I guess, because it's at the waist. Maybe it's like you can take a bath. And here's another example of a statue that's really cool in this area. I don't know who this guy is. I feel bad because he's like just doing his job, but I have to kill him. And preferably do so without getting hit by like literally every barrel that he makes, that he throws at me. See, now this is a much better hint. The barrel says fragile. It's not like pointing a gold arrow at me like I don't know what to do. I knew what to do. So once again, this water, it's somehow different than the other water, and you'll just instantly die. It's a good thing all the bosses and enemies are fucking easy in this game. Or else I might take that low health to be a problem. Now I say that the bosses are easy. I actually really hate this boss. I think it's kind of difficult. It's tricky. It's because it's not obvious if you don't know what is even happening. And I'm not gonna demonstrate it. I'll just tell you once I kill him. So there's this like pink monkey dude over here, and he's manipulating this crane game. And ideally what he wants to do is pick you up with the crane and then lift you up and drop you into water where you will disintegrate and die. But it's not obvious that's what he's doing. You think that the crane is nothing, so you'll just stand there and attack him and then he'll pick you up. Anyway, you're supposed to this thing is always so finicky. I don't have the dexterity that the monkey does. You're supposed to. There you go. Pick this barrel up. Put it over here and drop it. Now, just so I don't forget, what you're also supposed to do, come over here. There's this green babushka-looking person. You're supposed to trip that platform, lever, whatever the hell it is. Just gotta remember to get the gold over here. See, that there is not Pendak's mace. That's just a mace. That's a different mace. It's not Pendak's. So we're about to meet the guy who wields Pendak's mace. I don't know if it's Pendak himself. I might actually die because I have a distressingly low amounts of, low amounts of health. And there's no, as you can see, there's no, like, invincibility frames. Damage just accrues immediately. It would be pretty funny if I ended up losing all my lives. At least then I'd get to see the death screen. Pendak, if that truly is Pendak. I don't know if it's him because I would assume that Pendak would have a head. Anyway, I think that he is the most difficult boss in the game, other than like this crane guy. And the crane guy is a special case, just because it's hard to tell what he's doing. This fucking thing. Wait, maybe I should, Wait, is that... Yeah, that's as low as it'll go. Thank you. As you can see, I'm not good at this. They don't hire me for, whatever job this is. Alright, this time I got full health. Hopefully, I won't die again. Be pretty funny if I did, though. Gotta get the gold. If you don't get the gold, the wizard head will yell at you. Thank you. Well done, you have found Pendak's mace. Now escape from his fortress. So I guess that was Pendak. Was I calling him Pendak the whole time? Whatever. This, once again, really cool. I would, if I were building like a palace, I would have something like this in the palace. It'd be great. I mean, everyone would come from, like, if the Taj Mahal had this would be like, it would make it the greatest wedding gift. Think of the skill needed to make this thing. I wonder who this was. Maybe this was Pendak. It's a good thing I don't have to fight him. Alright, let me double check, make sure, yeah. So then you go into the barrel, make sure you're in it, then hit the belt. The reason you flip that platform lever thing is because there's green acid at the bottom. So if you, and this babushka, she just pulls you straight through, and you'll die. I don't know how she walks over the gap in the second one. Also, when I was a kid, I thought this would work. I wanted to, it was my dream to cross the ocean in a barrel because I thought you could do that. Wait, how did I fail to get all of the gold? You motherfucker. I hate that. You found it, but you failed to get all the gold. Was it because I died? That would make sense. Although it'd be really annoying. Now, normally, if I fail to get all the gold, I don't bother, I just... But, you know what? I'm gonna go get that gold. Hopefully I don't have to get Pendak's mace again. I've, like, never done this. Does the wizard show up and show me the mace? Do I have to get the mace again? I guess we'll find out. So frustrating. I guess it must be because I died. This is more tedious than Shadow the Beast 1. There wasn't any gold to get, you just got through it. You just had to learn to punch the enemies. Is this Pendak? Is this guy Pendak? Why does that keep happening? And this time I won't, like, hit myself in the face with these fucking balls. Okay, let's just go. There's no more speaking about this. Pretty sure if you don't get all the gold, like, you don't get to fight the final boss. Who, if I remember correctly, is named Malatoth. If you didn't know, Mal means bad. Pretty sure that's also why Maleficent is called Maleficent. Just a little trivia for you. Maybe it's easier to do this. Okay, no, it's not. Just don't get hit by every single one, or kill it faster, which is apparently my strategy, was to just kill it faster. I don't know why I'm having such hard time dodging it. It's not like I've never dodged the fucking barrels before. I haven't mentioned it before, but I quite enjoy the music in this game. I don't know if I'd say it's better than the music in the first game. If I remember correctly, it was Tim Wright who did the music, either that or Will Wright. They're brothers. Maybe it was both of them, I don't remember. Whoever it was goes by Cold Storage now. Maybe he did back then. Don't do it. This is just tense. Much more tense than it should be. Considering it's just a fucking pink monkey. Okay, trying to think of what order to do this in. Because sometimes I forget. And I'll forget the gold, or I'll forget to pull that lever. Okay, so the real question is this guy without the head, is he still here? Yes, he is. So I just have to not die. Wow, you found a second Pendex mace. That's what he should say. How obnoxious to have to do this twice. Maybe the gold isn't for anything important. Maybe it's just like for the wizard's services. He wants payment in gold. I don't know. I don't think he should be so picky. Doesn't he work for the king? Where's the king? Is the king dead? Thank God. Not that the king's dead, but oh no. But that this picked up. Hate fussing around with this thing. I'm just really bad at it. Okay. Am I in here? That's how you test. As if you can move. Hopefully I remembered to... Yes, I did. Maybe one of these guys is Pendak. Maybe this babushka is Pendak. Is it Pendek or Pendak? I don't even remember. Whatever it is, I got his base. Oh my God. What? Okay. That sinister music made me think I once again didn't get all the gold, and I was about to literally become the Joker. Now we can finally progress to the Caves of Bidur. Caves of Bidoof. Now the wizard, I remember this one. The wizard wants you to get the quintessence of being. So if you don't know, quint means 5. For example, if you had 5 children at once, they would be quintuplets. And essence means the underlying foundation of being. So what I'm looking for is the 5th existence of existence. I think they chose the name just because it sounds cool, not because it makes much sense. If I remember correctly, quintessence specifically refers to the 5th element in like 4 elements theory. But I don't quite remember. I'm not a wizard. I really like this music. I like these guys too. They kind of remind me of T-1000s. Because they're silver and they got big red glowing eyes. Now T-1000s did not throw their heads at you and like regenerate them. But they'd be a lot cooler if they did. Now we gotta kill these innocent eagles. They were just minding their own business, and we killed them. Are we really the hero we make ourselves out to be? Okay, here's another horrible, you gotta do this right the first time moment. Luckily, it's like pretty much set up for you. You only get one shot at this. Your goal is to... I don't know if that's lined up correctly. I'm sure that's fine. Your goal is to free this bird that is screaming help at you. And yeah, if you fuck it up, you only get the one shot. But now you can fly on this bird. You're best friends now. He'll never leave your side until you leave this level, and then you never see him again. Now let's see. You got these things, and what you want to do is make it so that 3 of them go down to this first platform, and then the rest go down to this second. And if you don't do that, you'll have to start this whole thing over. You'll have to kill yourself. You'll have to game end yourself, literally. Try again. So I can show off. There's these little spikes that the balls stop. So you need to do that. Now, on the bottom level, the ground floor, you gotta play Joust with these guys until one of them eventually spawns a hammer, and then you collect the hammer. So you just gotta, there it is. Sometimes it takes longer than other times. I don't think it's like set. I think it just happens sometimes. Now, this is definitely the hardest part in this game, and I am not going to use save states. We're gonna see if I can do this, because I've done it a million times. You'd think I'd have it down by now. First things first. Don't get hit by that. Second thing, what you want to do, switch to your hammer, and you're gonna push with your hammer this block of granite across this area using these steel balls. You have to make it all the way over here, and if you fail, you somehow fuck up the placement of these balls, you have to kill yourself, start over. So we only got 2 tries. Well, really only, yeah, 2 tries. So my strategy for this is actually to kind of do this. Don't try to set up the balls at first, like from the beginning. Just use them when you need them. It's like it's a beginner's trap to try to set them up from the start. This is much easier to only use one from the beginning and then slowly do it like this. You just gotta be patient. You gotta be careful. You gotta not fuck it up. Don't risk it. Just be calm and collected. There you go. We've done it. I make it look easy. It's not easy. That whole part filtered me as a kid. I like this stone relief more than I do the actual boss. Design-wise, I should say. Actually fighting him once you know what to do is not too difficult. The thing you do is don't fucking run into his face like I did. Wait, I don't know if that was guarding the lab or if the snake. This is the snake's lab. It's unclear. It's a mystery. If you couldn't tell, this level has no gold. Alright, time to get that quintessence of being. I don't remember if these spikes do damage to you, even though they're blocked, so best not to even try it. Quintessence of being looks a lot like blood, but I'm not like in it like I would be water. So you gotta select the flask and actually use it. That is a flask, that is not a vial. You would think a wizard would know the difference. Alright, last area. It's Nostomak, or Nestamak? It's hard to tell, I can't read the font. Wherever it is, it's our last area. It's definitely the hardest, once again, not because of... I don't even think... Yeah, this area doesn't even have any bosses. It barely has enemies. What it has is a lot of puzzles. Including a sliding... One of those, like, sliding square puzzles that I'm probably going to ignore because I vaguely remember how to solve the puzzle that you're meant to solve by solving the puzzle. I think the moral of the story is this game has enough puzzles. I do not remember what these jewels are called, though. The wizard will tell me once I get them. There's 2 of them. See, this is the airplane that you flew in. I guess it's the same one that you flew in on in the intro disc that I didn't show because I don't have it. Well, I have it physically. I don't know then why you didn't start the game here. How did the plane crash here? But we couldn't select this area at the start. Whatever. Okay, well, good thing that there's no bosses. Okay, the first annoying thing is these fucking purple bats. I don't think that they spawn infinitely, but they sure do feel like it. I'm getting my ass kicked by them. So you want to get that hammer once again, and you push this all the way over here, and you push this bookshelf all the way over here. I don't know if this part's necessary, but I do it just in case. And then you make a ramp, because what you ultimately want to do is not do that. What you want to do, and to make this easier, hit this twice and only twice with your star. And then the hammer will very gently, as hammers are known to do, they'll very gently hit this ball bearing back and forth. You only get one shot at this, so don't fuck it up. Jump on, move over, and then there you go. Now what have we learned? We'll find out. Now, here's this sliding puzzle. I could spend 20 years doing it, but I'm not going to. As I said, I vaguely remember how to solve the puzzle. Well, actually, let me go back real fast. So, this is actually a diagram to show you what fish eat each other and what fish eat you. So, you're supposed to solve it and then be able to pass through this aquarium by getting the fish to eat each other and not you. Now, really the only thing I remember for sure is that this thin fish here does not eat you. I don't remember anything else. So we're just going to hope that this works out. If I remember correctly. Nope, I have failed. I'm pretty sure that this is not gonna work. Yeah, these two love each other. So I failed. I should have put this one in. Because I remember that this one gets eaten. Why is this? There you go. That this one gets eaten there. But this fat one, why is it not? Is it because it knows? No. What would be really convenient is if I could exit with the fish still in it. But no, what's gonna happen is this is gonna kill me. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that because there's nothing I can do. I fucked it up. Maybe I should have solved the puzzle. Like I said, not going to do it. I'll just let this be a lesson. So, this fucking fish is gonna eat me. Watch as it happens. Eats me in one bite. Why can I walk through this water, but not like any of the other water in the game? Oh man, I thought that there'd be a save spot. I didn't realize I had to do this over again. I remember that that's fire. Fire hot. Man, it's so hard to, so hard to avoid that fire. Man, I really don't want to deal with you bats. No wonder Batman is so feared. Although Batman's not purple. He also doesn't have, like, control over bats. That'd be pretty worrying if he did. So, don't have to explain this again. We'll take this as a, part of me wants to take it as a chance to see the ending screen, give you my genuine reaction. But, on the other hand, holy hell, do I not want to, like, play through the whole game again. But it'll be fine. We'll try again. Because I don't want to, even if I did, I would not even show it. I would just skip it. I don't want to deal with that fucking puzzle. It sucks. I hate those puzzles. Okay. So, let's try this. Okay. And then we try... No, wait. Am I retarded? Did I mess it up again? Well, I know for a fact that this one gets eaten by this one. So I know that. So the question now is... how do I get rid of this? That's the question. Okay, I messed it up again. You know, I've solved this without doing that puzzle before. Alright, let's see this death screen. It better be terrifying. Man, this sure is taking a long time. Maybe I was afraid of skeletons. I think that's really funny. This is not what I expected. What's funny is if I conjure up in my memory what I remember of this death screen. I haven't even heard this music in so long. I remember like a canyon, and I do remember a skeleton, but I don't remember anything else. And now seeing it, it's pretty funny, it's pretty underwhelming, and how terrifying it is. I would hide from this. Well. It was all worth it, just to see that. Alright, I'm going to cut to having solved the puzzle of the fishes. And then we'll move on from there. I'll see you then. And we're back, and I've solved it, and it turned out it was really easy. Here's the secret. You take the fat one from here, and you put it in this tank, and then it all just kind of solves itself, really. I don't know why I fucked it up twice. Anyway, let's continue. Now with the fish eaten by themselves, and with the skinny one left over, we can finally progress. Oh, you know, I never tried or explained, but the reason you can't just like try to jump over the fish is if you notice these like bloody spikes or bars, they'll stop you, they'll kill you, so no jumping. Pretty sure you'll die instantly. So here's the final puzzle, really. So you want to move this gigantic oven over here, and then push the ball bearing into it. Then you see that there's this gap here. You want to bridge it with this thing. So, well, actually first, like the last one, hit it only twice because the third time will break it. And you want to get it swinging as hard as it can. I actually don't know if like timing the hammer matters. It kind of feels like it should. Anyway, as long as you do it correct, it'll land right in. And why must you do this? What's all this for? It's because turn on the furnace and it'll cook you a delicious molten metal that'll slowly come out and very slowly inch forward. And that's why you need this thing here. This will hurt you if you touch it. It won't kill you instantly, but it does a lot of damage. So you need to get across so you can flip that switch, and to do so, you need to wait for this ice to melt from the molten steel. Preferably you don't fuck up like I just did. While it also melts, it reveals this jewel. It's fine. I don't know why, well, because if you try to just break the ice without melting it, the crystal comes out cracked and you can't collect it. But this one here doesn't come out cracked, and you can collect it. So I don't know. Well done, you have freed the 2 crystals. So they're just crystals, they're not like the crystals of Ungoloth or something? That's disappointing. No wonder I couldn't remember what they were called. You have brought everything I need. Now you are ready to face Malatoth alone. I was correct. His name is Malatoth. Who was the guy I fought in the first game then? The giant toe? Was that who it was? It was the big giant toe? This is really cool. I don't know if it's like a wooden sculpture that has trees growing out of it, but that is fucking cool as hell. Anyway, this boss fucking sucks. It's pretty shit, actually. It's just a giant head. I don't know if it's the same giant head that used to belong to the giant toe. I don't know why it took so fucking long for him to show up. This is all he does. He'll like fire lightning sometimes, like that. But we just like power through it. It's pretty much, it's fine. Yeah, it's not even a big deal. I didn't even try. There's no trying necessary. I am now victorious. Let's see if you get something better than congratulations, like in the first game. Well, you'll see. I know. I've seen it before. Absolutely beautiful. As a new day dawns, mankind breathes a sigh of relief and basks in the warmth of a new beginning. You have cleansed yourself, your family, and the world of Malatoth's evil dominion. Exult, for the Beast Lord is dead. His cold, dark malignancy replaced by bright, fresh hope for the future. Now rest from your burdensome battle with the Beast Lord, assured that Malatoth is no more. Well, I guess he wasn't, because there wasn't a 4th game. And I look so handsome. Very, I don't know. I was gonna say majestic, but that's like for horses. Now, I guess I'll just leave the credits going. I usually like to show the credits. Then again, I have nothing to say during the credits. I can say that if you go through the credits, it just cycles through your congratulations speech again, and then shows you the credits again. This is basically it. You have to turn the game off. Oh, Lee Wright, not Will Wright. Okay, Tim and Lee Wright. Well, I remember Tim Wright. He's Cold Storage. Anyway, his music's really good. He did music for Agony also, which I will eventually play. Not sure about Shadow of the Beast 2, but I will play Agony. And Agony has great music as well. I'll speak about it when I get there. Thanks to all the Psygnosis Games testers, including Tony Parks. Thank you, Tony Parks. Only you hadn't made this. Well, Tony Parks didn't do it, but only they hadn't made this game so difficult. Thanks to Shirley for being there. You know what? What? I don't think I've actually ever gone this far in the credits. I usually don't pay attention. Is it Shirley who knows? Or is it me? Is it gonna continue to say something? I guess that's it. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you later.